MultiTech was approached by the Chevron team in Central California. They had an oil field with about 18,000 wells, and with each well are these 250-gallon tanks filled with emulsion fluids. The issue is these tanks, they have no way to monitor the tanks remotely. So what would happen is, you've got two people in a truck driving around the oil field with a clipboard to seeing which tanks were full, which tanks were empty. They approached us about helping them build a solution around LoRaWAN to connect these 18,000 emulsion tanks. So the idea was develop a tank level sensor that could go in the lid of the emulsion tanks, and then on top of that lid would be the electronics and the batteries and the LoRa radio to transmit the fluid levels in those tanks. They really liked our LoRa gateways that we're developing. We had a solution called Lens, which is our LoRa Enterprise Network Services offering, which allowed edge intelligence, and everything could be done locally on the gateway except for the join server, which we host in AWS. Very cost effective. Again, there was 30 gateways that were able to cover 18,000 tanks. Now they're able to monitor in real time the fluid levels on those emulsion tanks. They were able to save about $1.1 million over the last 12 months. The other benefit now is they've got a LoRaWAN network implemented in the Valley and can start doing other various industrial IoT applications for oil and gas, monitoring steam pipes. They could be monitoring worker safety. There's just a slew of other applications out there. The infrastructure is in place and was very cost effective to implement.
MultiTech designs, develops, manufactures, and markets wireless connectivity solutions for the industrial Internet of Things. We connect machines, we give physical things, assets, a digital voice, and we've been doing so for a very long time. Yes, that's right, we celebrated this year our 50th anniversary. And why is this meaningful to our industrial customers? Well, because they can rely on people to bring an unparalleled intimacy with the challenges associated with connecting assets. And there is not much that this team has not seen. And we manufacture all of our own product in our headquarters in a northeast suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. These environments require high availability, industrial strength, reliability, security, and manageability. In energy companies, we know that you demand long life cycles. You expect 15 plus years of service, and MultiTech delivers. And if we don't strand customers or their assets, products are never sunset just for convenience.
LoRaWAN really stood out as a technology that they could deploy themselves as a private enterprise wireless network that could enable them to connect the assets that they needed and be able to cost effectively deploy that by injecting that data directly into their SCADA systems and bypassing some of the bureaucracy and complexity. There's greater agility and flexibility to be able to integrate locally, often to isolated process control networks and systems. You have greater resiliency because if the backhaul goes down, your LoRaWAN network is still fully operational, making decisions connected to all the endpoints. As soon as that backhaul comes back online, all of your data is stored and forwarded. You don't miss a thing. You have a significant reduction in OpEx costs because you're not sending nearly the amount of backhaul data. You're only sending actionable data. And you have no egress costs because you're not moving traffic from a network server in the cloud to other IoT services that you have. And you have a highly adaptable and portable solution that you can put anywhere in the world and not have to spin up another network server in the cloud, thereby reducing latency, cost, and complexity.
Although MultiTech's breadth of connectivity accommodates many verticals, the new Conduit 300 Edge Gateway with Sparkplug B and Docker containers is really well suited for speedy integrations of LoRa and non-LoRa edge compute applications. Also, our LTE and private LTE, or CBRS, Routers are ideal for securely connecting end devices, field offices, and even vehicles.